My name's Dan Pinkerton, and I am a faith-based counselor, life coach with Care for Pastors. All my teen years, I was not a Christian. When I became an adult, I accepted Christ, and at that time, God kind of led me into working with youth. I was in the military, and the whole time I was in the military, whatever church I was at, I would get involved in young adults and youth as a volunteer. When I retired from the military, I had plans to become a state trooper in Alaska. Retired from the Air Force as a special agent, and God changed those plans drastically and quickly, and I had a direct call into full-time ministry. So while I was in Alaska, I was a youth pastor and a short time a lead pastor. I was also the chaplain for the Alaska State Troopers for about 7 years. As that time progressed, God led me to get my master's in education and counseling. I had been involved in schools, and from the outside there wasn't much I could do. So I became a middle school counselor in Anchorage, Alaska. And believe it or not, it was in the top 5 most diverse middle schools in the nation the whole time I was there. It was a great experience, but after 17 years, I said, okay, time to move on. And instead of going to high school, I retired again. We came down to Florida, where my wife and I had originally met over 47 years ago. And at that time, I wasn't sure if God was calling me into another ministry or if we were just going to enjoy ourselves. And my pastor introduced me to Ron Cook and told me about Care for Pastors. And as I thought about it and prayed about it, it was a perfect fit for me. I always had a desire, even as a pastor, to work with other pastors and their families. It is a culture all its own. It has extreme pressures on it that people don't realize, and pastors and their families really aren't going to share it outside a very confidential area. And the ministry of Care for Pastors, that's all we work with, is ministerial families and helping them get through the tough times. If a pastor was considering counseling, I would strongly encourage them to reach out for Care for Pastors. Everyone on the staff that is counseling has either been a pastor at some point or the spouse of a pastor. We have a combination of counselors and life coaches. And for that reason, it is a secure, confidential, trusting, safe place to come. One of the questions I get from different individuals and from pastors is, why is it important to support the ministry of Care for Pastors? Well, number one, without the support of other individuals, we are a nonprofit. Our fees for services, all of our expenses require people that have been served by, which is a lot of our donors, and those that just care for their pastor and want to support them in a spiritual, healthy way. As a nonprofit, we have a board that we're responsible for, so your money is safe. It's not just going to go anywhere. And personally, the reason why, although I'm working for it, I also financially support it, is I truly believe in it. As a previous pastor, I always hoped to find a place where I can be heard, not judged, and spiritually supported.